Ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, most beneficent, most merciful. We have started with our body on Surah al-Maida, the table. And it's been set for all of us. The table has been set, but al-Maida is different from tawila. Just a regular table where you maybe put some things. Al-Maida is a table full of food and fruits and things like that you're ready to eat. And this is in regards to the Last Supper of Jesus, Isa alayhi salam. Before he left, he had this Last Supper with his disciples, and he clarified to them that after me there will be another prophet, another messenger, and his name is going to be Ahmed. And so be aware and follow the guidance that will come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is in conjunction, and if you look at it, al-Maida is really talking a lot about halal and haram in terms of food, in terms of what to eat, and in terms of what not to eat. And the reason why, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is also talking to, in the word is used, Ahlul Kitab, the people of the book. Also the term is specifically used from Ahlul Kitab is Yahud, right? The Jews. And then the Nasara, the Christians. And these two people, these two nations, the Muslims are told to be the middle, take the middle path, be the community of middle path. And this is the way that Muslims are supposed to be, neither to shun everything, to make up these restrictions on food and drink that people cannot survive, because they have so many ritualistic things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not order them to do, but they made them up themselves. In Islam they're called bid'ahs. And then this other group of people, Ahlul Kitab, who said, enjoy everything, there's nothing, no concept of haram. It's all good. So in the Christian community, you find there's no restriction on dietary, what is halal, permissible, and what is haram. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala set a way for believers in the middle of the two. And then it talks about all of the corruption with regards to their beliefs of Ahlul Kitab, because these were the Muslim nations before the Muslim nation of Prophet Muhammad. You have to understand, those people who followed Prophet Moses, Musa alayhi salam, they were Muslims. Those people who followed Prophet Jesus, they were Muslims. At that time, or in this time, maybe you call them Christians or Jews or anything else. But at that time, if they accepted La ilaha illallah, they were considered Muslims. Just like the nation of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is considered Muslim. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He talks about the corruption of their beliefs, and then He sets the course right by telling them where you have gone astray, O people of the book. And then He subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned it to Muslims when on the day of judgment there will be a meeting between Jesus, Isa alayhi salam, and Allah, and He would ask him, did you tell them to do that? To worship you and your mother? Just like the Christians are involved with, and they would say, we have no part in doing shirk. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He would say, then the quotation of Isa is mentioned that if you are merciful to them, then these are, you are the most merciful and beneficent. But if you are going to punish them, then these are your slaves, your servants. You are Qadir. You are the one who is actually, you have the power over them, Aziz, on them. And then the next surah, Surah al-Maida, inshallah, which we are going to begin tonight as well. I'm sorry, yes. Al-Anaam, this is what I meant to say. Surah al-Anaam that we're going to start, inshallah, later tonight. And this is a very different surah in regards to the surah that we have been listening. We have been listening to mostly Madani surahs. Now we're going to go back to a Mekki surah. And in this, the Prophet ﷺ is commanded to tell his nation that they should worship one Lord, Allah Azza wa Jalla. Tawheed is mentioned many times to the mushrikeen, to the Quraish. And they are commanded to follow the messenger. And the messenger is told more than 40 times. The word in this surah that you will hear, qul, 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 40 times, actually 44 times. Say to them, O messengers, tell them, O messenger, say to them, remind them, O messenger. So this word has been used because he is conveying the message of God. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to the Prophet ﷺ, this one surah more than 40 times, qul, more than 40 times. And then also we come to hear the argumentation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala considers logical argumentation with these people. telling them how Allah is one. He says about himself in few words. He says, وَهُوَ يُطْعِمْ وَلَا يُطْعَمْ. Allah is the one who feeds people, who gives food, and He's not fed. Look at your idols. Do they qualify with that definition? That He feeds them and they're not, and He's not fed? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He basically reminds them about who Allah is, and then He cajoles them, He brings them closer by telling them, وَكَتَبَ عَلَى نَفْسِهِ الرَّحْمَةِ, that He has indeed written upon Him that if you believe in one Lord, then He has written mercy on Himself. And then also we know that there are more than 20 names of the Prophet, or about 18 names that are mentioned in this surah alone. And also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He reminds after the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam, when people came out and he says, the star, this is my Lord, and then the star set, and then he saw the moon and he said, well, this is my Lord, and people said, wow, and he said, well, this is bigger, and then the sun came out and the moon set, and he said, wow, this is even bigger, perhaps this is my Lord. And he's all teaching people that this is, look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is teaching people that this is, and then even the sun sets. And then Ibrahim alayhi salam said, I do not like the one who sets. And this is the nature of ibad, this is the nature of servants of God, that they all set. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who ever is, who's everlasting, living as we know. So the last ayah, and this is the one that I'm going to stop with inshallah, which is quotation that the Prophet ﷺ told again, قُلْ Inna salati, my prayers, wa nusuki, my sacrifice, wa mahyaya, my living, wa mamati, and my dying, lillahi rabbil alameen. It is all for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. And this is what we are reminded as believers, that the surah is telling us that be those believers who say this and then they're steadfast. وَأَقُولُ قَوْلِي هَذَا وَأَسْتَغْفِرُ اللَّهَ لِي وَلَكُمْ وَلِسَائِرِ الْمُسْلِمِينَ وَالْمُسْلِمَاتِ. Assalamu alaikum.